Okay, so in the previous video we saw how you place your board. In the board I forgot to mention one thing, which is called your power meter. You get your power points and this is your power token. And depending on the number mentioned over here where it says 9, so you place 9 tokens here, 3 tokens here, and then none over here in the third phase. So there's 1, 2, 3. So in the first place you place 3, 9 and none on the 3. On the third bowl. Every tribe has different kinds of numbers over there, so you place them accordingly over there. I'll talk to you about power and how it works in a little bit. Okay, so that was your board setup. Your personal board setup, and then it is your game setup. How does the game setup work? Now, this depending on the number of players, there are these bonus cards. So if it's a 2-player game, you take out 6 bonus cards. If it's a 3-player or 4-player or a 5-player game, in the rule book it will tell you how many cards you should be placing, or you should have the tokens, how many bonus cards you should have, because the rest of the cards you just discard. You just place it aside, it doesn't come into the game ever. And then these are your scoring tiles. Alright, you randomly select 6 scoring tiles from the game, from the stash. Like you should have 8, and then you randomly take 6 and then place them over here in this order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The entire game is only 6 rounds. So this token, this marker essentially also indicates how many, whether the round is over or not. And then what do you have? I talked to you about the cult, and then that's it. Okay. And in the last 6th round scoring token, you place this token or this cardboard on top of the 6th board as like this, right? So you place it on top like this. I'll explain to you why that happens. Okay, so now I'll tell you how to read these different symbols in the game. Okay, in the beginning of the game, every player gets to keep, every round has only 3 phases. Alright, there is a income phase, there is an action phase, and then there is a cleanup phase. There's only 3 phases, and every round has multiple turns in it. So a round is when a scoring tile is done. A turn is inside a round where you can do where you can keep doing a lot of actions. Okay, so how do you read it? Let's look at this board. In order for you to build a settlement, before I go there, let me also explain these tokens over here. This is a 5 gold, clearly. This is 2 gold, clearly. This is 1 gold, clearly. And then these are your terraform tiles. You have multiple of those. So when you terraform, let's say I terraform the lake into a swamp, then I place it over here. Now that is a terraform tile. And similarly, if I want to convert a mountain into a desert, or a forest into a desert, I then place it over here, and then that gets terraformed. So that is, and these are what these tiles mean. Alright, and then you have these X markers. I'll explain to you what they are. They are essentially just markers for your own reminder. And then you have these things, these white cubes. These are your workers. Alright, and then you have these cult tiles, which you have to arrange as such. So you have your red, which is your fire, 3 fire, 2 fire, 1 fire, like this. 3 water, 2 water, 1 water, like this. Air and earth. So you place them as a 3x4 grid in here, and these are your cult tokens. And then these are your city rewards. You have 10 of those. And in fact, there are only there's actually 2 pairs. There's like 5 of them and they repeat. and these are your city reward tiles, and that's about it. And then you have these are like a Catan, helpful markers to remind you what action you should, or what action you can take. Okay, and then this is your starting player token. So whoever starts that round gets to keep this. Okay, so in the next video I will delve into the game and I'll tell you how the game works.